he even moves the slightest centimeter, tase him off the bike.
Okay, alright, that works for
This
me.
guy's a ghost. Once he's gone, we're not getting him.
Yeah, no, you're right.
He's
all black, night. That's why I called you in from the start. With his license plate, no, you're right. He doesn't have a valid plate. Yeah, we're going to take care of this. Okay, so I'll move on you. I'm just going to open up my door and stand behind it, okay? I'll be ready on the taser.
Dispatch showing vehicle below for a black Mesa, followed out 6 hikes ago, clear.
5 X-ray 93 to control. Can you 10-9 that last?
Clearing up back, inactive Bolo.
Ping 19
5
Central.
X-ray 93 to control.
5 X-ray 93.
Show me out on a 1011 Interstate 4 with a black and red racing stripe Banshee.
There's no plate on that, is there? Or is that just a fucked up LOD? I can't tell. There's no plate. Ping 19 Central.
1 King 19.
Show me out on a 1011 southbound US Route 13, just past Union. Can I request 132? I've got a, it's a motorbike with no plate on it, no valid plate.
Copy, stand by.
Yeah, it's, like I want to get him out here sooner than later, because if this guy takes off on me, he's gone.
911, did 1.
Alright, we've got a 911 call. He just got me added to the traffic stop. I can't look this guy up at all. I would like to go have a conversation with him, but again, if he takes off, and especially if I'm out of my car, he's gone. He's blacked out.
All units, be advised, control 781, 107, 1042, stand by for new primary.
Sounds like they're...
Control 819, all units be advised, control 819, primary dispatch, server 1 at 22301, King 19, control.
King 19, go.
1 King 19, advised, that was 1 times 1032.
10-4, I'm going to be southbound Route 13 just past the Union exit.
1 King 19, 10-4, stand by for 1 times 1032. Control any unit in the area of Route 13 and Union Road, advised. 5 Marine 75, 10-4, 5 Marine 75, stand by for assignment.
Beautiful. Darian's going to be coming up. And I think he's coming south, from the south.
5 Marine 75, control.
So he'll be headed northbound.
5 Mary 75, be advised, new assignment, call number 469, 1011, 1032.
I know it's taking me a while to get out this guy and talk to him, but he's on a bike and there's no plate on it. Just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right.
Go 2.
5 Mary 75, 10-4, 1097, code 2.
Okay, beautiful. He's coming in code 2.
1, be advised, you have 911 call, SIP 1.
I think I see him out there.
10-4, SIP 1, control units, be advised, control out of channel, SIP 1, 911 call.
We're going to be keeping our eyes on this guy. The reason why I know he's coming northbound from the south is because he
1022 out of channel, control still in channel.
He was calling in a 1011 in the somewhere in the city. When I was just getting my car set up and getting my weapons loadout and all that stuff together, so we're gonna have to wait for him to get on scene. But I just
5 Mary 113 control.
The way that this guy cut like that, I was going the speed limit. Center punching's a thing, that's fine, but nah, that's on the interstate when you're speeding like that. No, thank you.
113, 10-4, 1041, 10-8 in service.
All right, we're just gonna wait for Darien to get on scene here. There he is. Okay, yeah, he was coming from the south. Beautiful.
5 Mary 75.
5 Mary 75, go ahead.
1023.
5 Mary 75, 10-4, 1023.
Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. I hear ya. Okay, I just...
Come on!
Just want to be ready, heavy-handed. Oh, God. There we go. Okay. Go have a conversation with him. Look at the... Thanks for coming over, man. Listen, if he, if he takes off, he's gone. And, look at his plate when we're walking up, okay? Tell me if you see anything funny with it. Alright, I'll talk with him since I initiated.
Alright, we'll do.
How's it going today, bud?
Hey man, how's it going? You got me good with that unmarked. I did not see that.
Yeah, you I was going just about 1 mile under the speed limit, And then there you come, just zooming right past. I mean, I'm okay with center punching to a certain extent on the interstate. I don't think it's incredibly necessary. But yeah, you were definitely speeding, and albeit I had my radar off, but I know how fast I was going, and relative to me, I know how fast you were going. Now, the reason why it took me so damn long to come out and talk with you is because I needed to have another guy come out and verify something for me. Darien, are you seeing something weird on his license plate, or lack thereof, rather?
Yeah, I saw... Actually, I saw nothing weird. In fact, I saw nothing
at all. Okay, yeah. See, I was thinking that maybe
isn't that shit sweet?
I was thinking it was maybe like my cataracts or something like that, like something's acting up, you know. But no, it would appear that it's actually the way that it is. So, can you care to explain the license plate to me? I think it's pretty cool that you're all blacked out and everything, but you kind of need that identifying marker.
Well, like, everything black other than my neck and, like, the plate, so... Bought this thing online, it's pretty sweet. I just entered a little period there, and it's just there's a little dot there, that's it. It's pretty sweet, right?
There's a little dot there? Hold on.
Yeah, there's a period. There's just one character, because that's all it would let me order online.
Oh, well, look at that.
Hang on, give me...
There is one little period right there.
Oh my...
Yep.
What do you know?
Oh my god.
It's just one period.
Can we run that?
Yep. Like I said, pretty sweet. I wouldn't waste your time.
Is that it? And will that actually come back on the database?
That's your plate?
This period?
I doubt it.
1051.
Okay.
Alright.
That's not my license. That's not my, you know...
I can run it if you want to stay here. I want to see this come back in the computer, man.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to see just the dot come back.
Alright, let's see what comes back here.
I mean, good luck.
2 Bravo 86.
Hey, sir, if I can just ask, did you already give him your name?
410-8.
He did not.
No, man.
Alright, do you have a name that you can give
Bravo
us?
86, 10-4.
Yeah, it's Samuel Speed.
Not coming back.
Samuel Speed?
Yep. Right? The plate, the name, it's all pretty sweet.
Samuel Speed. Okay, we're gonna go...
Alright, Mr. Samuel Speed.
Samuel Speed. Okay, here we go. NCIC, he's valid. Okay. No picture on file. Alright, let me see
Tell me why
here.
your buddy back there is running it. It's not even registered. I mean, that's not the registration number.
Alright, sir. I've got incredibly acute hearing. I overheard your name while I was looking up your plate. I've got one problem. I'm not getting anything on your plate back. I tried a bunch of different iterations of period, but nothing came through. I'm wondering how many spaces...
A bunch of different iterations of one dot?
Yes. How many spaces did you put before the period? Because it's pretty far over on the right. And I'm thinking that might be why I can't find it. There's just some spaces before the period.
Plate didn't... That's probably not it. It's probably the fact I didn't get the plate from the DMV. I just ordered it on the internet.
Oh, so that's not a legal San Andreas registration? That's just like a novelty plate?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, that makes more sense. Sir, do you have any registration for the bike at all? Like, do you have the original license plate? Obviously, it came with one, or at least a paper temp tag if you bought it recently.
I mean, I've had it a while, but it came with some sort of paper thing, but I just threw it away.
5X.
Okay. Well, you kind of needed that, for the, yeah, I mean, see, usually what you do is you take that temp tag to the DMV, and then you get, like, a real license plate for it, so...
Right.
Alright, well...
I just decided that the dot looked better than a normal one.
Oh, no,
so.
I hear you, Alright, man. Well, we've definitely got to figure this out. Would you mind stepping off the bike for me, at the very least? Yeah, we might be talking
man, this thing's comfortable. Can I not just stay here?
All right. Well, I mean, I would think that it would get sore on your legs trying to hold it up like that, but if you're actually comfortable on it, then that's fine.
No, I got the kickstand on. It's all good.
Okay, yeah, you're good then. I just, yeah, I figured it's going to be a little while. Do you have any sort of identifying information on this bike? Anything that...
No, I don't. I only have my name.
No VIN, no nothing? Okay, let me double check your name one more time and see if a V...
I mean, there might be a VIN on it, because it's not... It's a... You know, I bought the bike. There might be a VIN somewhere,
yeah. Because as it's looking right now, if we're unable to identify it, then it's, if you're unable to produce a registration for it, then it's not registered in our eyes. It's a failure to produce a registration. And whether it is or isn't, like, that's something that you have to have with you on your person at all times. So even if you had that novelty plate, like, you should have a piece of paper that says this is my vehicle, and then you can double check the VIN versus the records and all that stuff on your name. So I'm gonna go back to my computer, check your name real quick, see if I missed something, if there's a bike tagged onto it, but I don't think that there is, and then we can go from there. All right?
Yeah, all right, man.
Okay.
I mean, you might not even have my... You should have my name. I've never really given it to anybody.
Yeah, I got your name. Your name comes back. I just want to see if I can find a bike attached to the name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's interesting.
Okay, yeah, here, come here, Darien.
All right, no worries, man.
Honestly...
Hey, can I just...
Yeah, what's up?
3 Charlie 188 control.
Hey, I ran his license. He doesn't have one. His license is revoked.
It's revoked?
3 Charlie 188
Samuel Speed. He doesn't have a license. No license on file.
I completely missed that then. So...
License none.
Okay. Oh, license none?
Yeah, he does not have a license. And there's no
fuck, yeah. I'm an idiot. There it is right there.
This guy is a ghost. There's no record of him even existing. He has no address on file. The only thing he has is a date of birth, no tickets, no license, no registration.
I'm actually looking at it right now. I know I'm not at my computer, but I just looked at it, and you are totally right. Like, I can't believe that got by me.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy's a complete ghost.
Okay, so what do we want to do? What do we want to do here? Like, do we want to put one of us in front of the bike and try to get him off the bike? Like, that way he doesn't run one of us over, that kind of thing, or... I feel like this might lead to something if we don't handle it the right way.
Yeah. So what I can do is I can turn off my lights, like start to pull away so he thinks I'm leaving, and then really quickly like pull directly in front of him sideways, and then you point the taser at him and tell him to get off the bike, and then if he even moves the slightest centimeter, tase him off the bike.
Okay, all right, that works for me.
This guy's a ghost. Once he's gone, we're not good.
Yeah, no, you're right. He's all black night. That's why I called you in from the start. With his license plate, no, you're right. He doesn't have a valid plate. Yeah, we're going to take care of this. Okay, so I'll move on you. I'm just going to open up my door and stand behind it, okay? I'll be ready on the taser.
Primary 75, 1073, 469.
Be advised, myself and 1 King 19 are going to be working on a plan to try and get the subject into custody at this time. Stand by.
Primary 75, 10-4, do you need any additional 1032?
Here, let me make...
Negative, not on scene. If you could stage a 32,
Perfect.
possibly down the road to the south, and if possible, a motor unit.
Primary 75, 10-4.
Right.
145 control.
Alright, hey, glad I could help. You have a nice night.
I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, it just kind of freaked me out a little bit, so... Stay safe, Darien.
142, 1040, code 0, I'm going to show you off duty.
Hey man, I got some information for you. Hello? What the fuck?
Off the bike! Off the bike! Off the bike!
Off the bike!
Motherfucker!
Hands up!
Motherfucker!
Hands now! Hands! Hands!
Fucking show you my hands!
Hands!
Motherfucker! How about them fucking hands? How about them fucking hands?
King 19 shots fired.
1013.
Primary 75, King 19, 10-4, 1013, signal 100 in effect, channel held 2242, primary
If you can hear us!
Continue to advise.
Hands up! If you can hear us, hands up!
Is the gun in his hand?
19 control.
Where's the gun?
I don't know, I can't
Primary
see.
75 control.
I'm gonna push up on him, okay?
Stand by. The subject's down, however, he's in the bushes. We can't see if he still has the gun in his hand.
Primary 75, 10-4, subject down, still 10-0 on the...
You fucking saved my life, Darien.
That's what I'm here for.
Primary 75, we need additional 32s here.
Primary 75, 10-4. Control, I need 2 5 units in the area of 897 US Route 13, identify.
5 Mary 113.
Do you see his hands?
I see the hands. I don't see a weapon in it.
I have one hand.
I see a magazine right here at my feet, but I don't see the weapon.
Call number 469, 1013, back
Hold
1
on.
King 19, primary 75. Just gonna be
One
northeast
second.
Yeah.
897.
Left hand's clear.
13, cross Union, respond code 3 at 2243.
5 Mary 113, 10-4, 1097.
5 X-ray 93.
I got carbine. I got carbine.
Right hand, is the right hand clear?
10-4, and 1097, code 3.
What I was looking at was his feet, hands.
Okay.
Scratch my original. It was his feet.
Primary 75, stand by. Me and 1 King 19 are waiting at 32, and we're gonna move.
Primary 75, 10-4, be advised, you have 2 times 1032s, code 3.
Have we called in 52 yet?
If you could also stage a 1062 per 1 King 19.
Primary 75, 10-4, be advised, gonna be 1 times county 1052, stage.
That's what I thought.
7 O'Neill cross Union.
Primary 75 to the approaching units. Block off the right lane of Route 13 southbound to give us more cover.
They're in my blind spot, Darien, so when you move, I move, okay?
Alright, I'll move on you.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, moving. If you can hear us, hands.
His head's moving a little bit. Yeah.
I got no.
You see his head?
No movement. I got a right hand. I got his right hand. It's
His left
clear,
hand.
no gun.
His left hand's clear. It's shot to hell. Where's the gun? We gotta find the.
Alright,
we gotta
clear,
find that
clear.
firearm. Hey,
we gotta find the gun.
he's clear. There's a gun around here somewhere.
Primary 75, control, I need you to continue to advise 1073 on scene.
Primary 75, we just confirmed that the subject does not have a gun in his hands. We're currently in the process of locating the gun. Subject is down, not moving. You can roll to 52.
Primary
I'm gonna-
75, 10-4, scene's gonna be code 4.
I'm gonna grab him and drag him out from under the bushes.
Stage, arrive 1023, northeast of 897, Union, cross OVS.
Oh, come on.
1026, 2 Mike. Primary 75, be advised, it's gonna be county 1052.
Five X-ray 93, I'm gonna be 1023.
5 X-ray 93, 10-4, 1023 on scene at 2245. Primary 113, control.
5 Mary 113.
Primary 113, 1073 on arrival.
I'm gonna at the very least try to stop some bleeding. He's bleeding
Primary
bad.
113, 10-4, 1023 at call number 469 at 2246.
Alright, I dragged him out from under the bushes.
Okay.
Control,
He's
all units
gonna
be
be right
advised,
there.
signal 100 is going to be lifted, channel clear, 2246.
Let me put my
Charlie, what I did.
B Charlie 1.
M4 up and help you.
I'm putting my 12 gauge.
Be advised, the 911 call says
I'm gonna
124.
go block the
Says
traffic.
124, 10.
Okay, sounds good, man. That's perfect. Left lane can be open, I think, just to ease the traffic flow.
2 Bravo 141,
Alright,
control.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna search the bushes for the gun.
2 Bravo 141, 1073 on the rollover.
We are still on scene. Driver of the pink truck was.
Oh, here he is. Here he is.
Present,
He's
right.
coming back.
He's over. Okay, all right.
We'll probably need to put out a.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my vest off unless you guys think it's necessary.
It's code 4 right now.
Bravo
We should be okay.
141, 10-4, is
If
that a
it's too
polo?
hot or something like
Go
that.
ahead and take it off.
Yeah, feel free to take it off. Okay, there we go.
The registered owner of the pink truck. Nobody saw who the driver was. So.
Are you guys alright?
And it looks like
there was
the single
shots
witness.
fired.
Yeah, he pulled a gun on us.
And unable
He
to
was gonna flee and
In anyway?
what's that?
2 Bravo 141, 10-4 to
Alright,
pull
so
the
you guys,
RO. I'm going to need a
in any way?
1023 on the
Uh, We're okay. A little shock on my end, but it'll wear off in a little bit. He's the only one that really got hurt here.
I think I found the gun. It was a revolver, right?
10-4.
You got it?
It's going to be Bravo.
Yeah,
Echo,
yeah.
Echo,
It's right.
Foxtrot,
It was right here under the bushes. I guess it dropped when we dropped him.
Beautiful.
Alright.
Okay, I don't want to remove his helmet, but I'm gonna lift his visor up and check and see like if he's lucid or anything.
10-4, thank you.
Sir, can you hear me at all? Yeah, he's non-responsive at this time. Okay. Well,
1 King 19, control.
King 19, go ahead.
Alright. Do we have
1
a
King 19, 1073 on the call.
Be advised, we're going to be code 4, currently applying pressure to the wounds on the suspect. If county can roll in right now, we can get him taken out of here. He's bleeding profusely.
1 King 19, 10-4, scene code 4, be advised, 1052 has authorization to roll on the scene northeast of 897 Route 13. ETA is going to be 1 to 2 mics.
10-4, thank you. All right, beautiful. Yeah, we got the gun. He's unresponsive. Everything's code 4, so this should be rolling in pretty soon here. I want to take the helmet off, like, but I don't want to at the same time because if he has any neck damage or anything like that from fall around, I don't know. I figure if we just stop the bleeding from what we can see.
I'm starting chest compressions. I get a low pulse. And we'll just continue chest compressions.
Control all units, be advised, there's going to be a new person, Bolo, at 2249 on 1 times Linda Horton. It's going to be involved with a connection of a 1050 hit and run. Check MVT for further 1043.
I'm swapping the gauze over. He's still bleeding, and as crazy as that sounds, that's actually like, that's a good sign that he hasn't bled out yet.
Bravo 141, control.
Yeah, that means his heart's still going.
Bravo 141, confirm your 1023 is going to be 6019.
Said people don't bleed.
Boulevard.
32 breaths. That's for sure.
That's correct. 6019.
Oh, the medics are...
141.
Yeah, here they come. Here, I'll flag them in.
Truck 1 times Linda Horton has a address of 591 Vespucci Boulevard, 591 Vespucci Boulevard.
10-4. I can
they're on scene.
head over that way.
2 Bravo 141, 10-4
Hey,
advised.
medic, got multiple gunshot wounds with a low pulse, 30 chest compressions.
2 Bravo
I've been doing
86,
30
control.
reps with 2 LSBs.
Go ahead.
2 Bravo 86, be advised, hot mic.
Yeah, I'm having problems with it.
Yeah, let's back out.
2 Bravo 86, 10-4, 10-7, 1042 out of service at 2250.
Alright, well, medics are going to take him off scene then, and that's going to be that. And we'll wait for Toe to get out here. Darien, you saved my life. You saved my life.
Man, he aimed that gun right at you, man.
He did, dude. Like that, and the thing was that I got around here and I tried to take cover, but for whatever reason, I told my brain to take cover, but my dude just wouldn't take cover. Like it was like my body and my brain separated, and you straight up saved me in that moment. And not only that, but keep in mind, I had non-lethal out, so you going lethal out of the gate. Thank you for that.
10-4, I copy your 10-8, 5
Yeah, I
new
actually had
assignment.
taser out.
Correction, 5 145, new assignment, call number 469.
When you swapped.
10-11 initially by 1 King 19, escalated to 10-13.
Man, you should have seen me. I was fumbling all over the place with
Route 13, cross Union Road,
stop
can be
for
HPIU investigation.
that holds the gun in place. It was pretty insane.
Yeah. Yeah, that was tense. See, what happened was he started to back up, and I thought to myself, like, okay, I'm not going to tase him when he's backing up because maybe he thinks like you were going to crash into him or something like that. Like, that was my immediate thought, was maybe he's actually just trying some self-preservation stuff. And then he started to pull forward, and I was like, okay, now I'm fucking tasing you. Because he would have been gone.
No, it was a perfect idea, too.
Yeah, and I appreciate that a lot because I don't know if he would have heard that. Like the whole entire our conversation back there. Yeah, I don't think he heard that. So I think all he heard was us coming back and being like, "Thanks for helping out," that kind of thing. So
yeah, and that's why I did it too.
Yep, worked out perfect, man. Absolutely perfect, guys. Thanks so much for the backup too. Did they? Let me see here. Did they take him off? No, they're continuing. It looks like they're about to get him. They're about to get him out of here. Didn't hear shit.
Oh, good to know.
I didn't like that hat anyway.
Whoa.
Gets to show off my bald head. I'm starting to get a hat line anyway.
You have a...
All right, guys. Well, if we want, then yeah, it looks like medics are getting him taken out of here. That was crazy. Was that? I think that was me on the radio. Hang on. King 19, go.
You're available for 10-1.
Stand by. All right. So yeah, medics got him out of here.
So I'm gonna go ahead and open track.
Toe's gonna be. Oh, there's Toe right there. How convenient. Left lane's open. Yeah, I appreciate it a lot, you guys. That really helped out. Just having this lane shut down and not having to worry about getting our heads taken off.
Hey, and good stuff as usual, man.
Yeah, you too, Darien. You too. All right.
I'll take care of the bike, man.
Beautiful. Yeah, Toe's here. They're gonna do their thing, so we can. I think you can go ahead and jet off. I think Tristan, is that your charger over there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think you can jet off, and then Darien and I will go, and the last person will go will be that charger back there.
All right. Well, yeah. You guys stay safe out there.
Yeah, sounds good. See you around. Thanks again, man.
Right, hey,
take care. Okay.
Thanks for coming, man.
Thank you, Darien. Take care.
Hey, real quick, just before you go, he didn't get a chance to shoot his gun, did he?
I think
responded too quickly.
I think he discharged
did not shoot
it.
his gun, but he aimed it.
He aimed it? Okay. I think he might have discharged it once, but I'm not entirely sure.
I don't remember hearing a shot other than mine, but I do know for 100% fact that he aimed it. And
yeah, because
that's all we need to open.
He pointed it right at me.
Right down there. I was right down there where Joshua leads on the 13, and I heard like 2 shots, and that was about it.
Well, that's why we had you guys staging.
Yeah, because we knew something was going to go down. He was either going to take off or something was going to happen, but that's why we sandwiched him in there, and just basically we presented the situation the best way that we possibly could. So.
Charlie 45, go ahead.
Advise you,
All right,
911
take care.
All right, sounds good. See ya.
Good job to everybody. Everybody take care.
Yeah, you too, Darien. Thank you very much. All right, that is gonna be that. King 19 Central. Oh wait, King 19 Central.
1 King 19, go ahead.
You can show all units on the situation on Route 13. Back 10-8. Scene is code 4. We're all clearing off.
1 King 19, 10-4, call number 469, code 4 clear, 1 King 19, 5 Mary 113, 5 Mary 75, X-ray 93, 5 Tango 145, gonna be code 4 clear, back 10-8 in service at 22.
Beautiful. Ah, that's some money dispatching right there.
3 Charles 188.
3 Charlie 188, go ahead.
I'm trying to catch up to a chrome vehicle caught going 105 miles an hour in a 50 zone on Joshua Road. Last seen entering Sandy Shores.
Charlie 188, 10-4, advise control if there's going to be a final stop 10-11, or do you need a bolo?
I'm going to be needing a bolo after that vehicle. Last seen entering Sandy Shores on Marina Drive. It's going to be a chrome vehicle. Wanted for doing 105 miles an hour in a 50 zone.
King 19 priority. I have that vehicle.
King 19, 10-4, you have the vehicle, advise 10-20.
It's going to be southbound. I believe they just turned on to 68. Currently heading westbound. Crown Vic unit in front of me. Take primary. I'll be secondary.
3 Charles 45, any westbound, US Road 68.
Westbound 68, 10-4, I need units to advise. It's going to be active 1080.
10-4. This is going to be an active 1080.
1 King 19, 10-4, active 1080, all units be advised. Signal 100 in effect, channel held for 1080 at 2312. Stand by for further additional assignments.
3 Charles 45, he stopped at the Fleeca Bank at US Route 68.
Locks the back of his car.
Stop at the Fleeca advised postal.
707.
Charlie 45, 10-4,
what the hell is going on?
Hey buddy, how's it going?
Sir?
Yeah, how's it going?
Going a little fast there, weren't you?
Yeah. You trying to evade our lights and sirens there? 105, dude.
5 X-ray 93.
I didn't even hear your lights and sirens.
105.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Damn,
that's
high
what
score.
that's
Holy
what came
shit.
over the radio, and that's right when you passed me. I turned on my lights right when I flipped around, and you were gone like a bat out of hell. You were already down 68.
Yeah.
You saw us, and
I was on 68.
Advise, we have the subjects.
So you
Damn.
speeding
We're
down.
talking to him now. You can lift signal 100.
Oh, I beat my high score of like, what, 93 miles an hour, so that's good.
okay, sir, go ahead and face away from me for a second if you don't mind.
Charlie 45.
All right, man.
No, don't go inside the building, please.
1023, third unit identify.
That was behind me.
Okay, no worries, no worries.
Scene with 1 King 19, 3 Charlie 45 identify.
3 Charles 240.
3 Charlie 240, 10-4, 10-1.
All right, sir, at this time we're going to be
All right,
detaining
can we
you
hear this
pending investigate. Sir, we're going to go as fast as we need to. Here, give some room. I'm going to grab him.
Oh, you're going as fast as you can.
We're going to.
Okay, yeah, got to give me some room.
That's...
There we go.
You guys don't know who I am, do you?
Doesn't matter who you are, sir. You're going 105.
Lifted, channel clear. Continue traffic at 23.
I just want to know what happened to the last person that said that.
Yeah, okay, we'll deal with that statement in a minute here. I'm gonna use the Crown Vic over here because my car is just kind of at an awkward angle. I don't want to stick him out in traffic.
5-145, you can 1022.
Yeah, it's fine if we want to put him back in.
Okay, sounds good, Luke. Sir, you don't have anything in your pockets that's gonna anger me in any way, do you?
I mean... I probably do, but you can find that out later.
There we go.
Hey, did you run a 28 on his vehicle?
Negative, not yet. I'm just making sure he doesn't have any weapons or anything.
Alright, I'll run the plates.
Alright, sounds good. Thanks, Luke. What's your name, dude?
My name is Ricky Stevens, or Steffens, or whatever the hell
Fuck
you
you,
want to
I'm
call me.
rich. What is this? What's your sense of humor? Oh my goodness. You just carry that around with you wherever you go?
It's just a statement. It's the truth.
You just carry that?
Yeah, man, I got like 5 of those cards in my pocket. I just give those to the homeless, you know? I'm a very generous person.
Do you at least put $1 in the card before you give it to him?
Nah.
Nah, you just give him a card that says, fuck you, I'm rich?
Yep.
Might as well give him a fake lottery ticket or something like that. Can you run your name by me one more time, sir?
Oh, good idea. Ricky Steffens?
Ricky Steffens. Is that with a PH or an F?
PH. I said Steffens instead of Stevens. That way you would understand that it has a PH.
Stevens would have a V. All right, hang tight.
Yeah, I'm running.
Okay, beautiful. Thanks, Luke.
Stevens, don't you judge me.
Okay, sir, I'm gonna need you to here. Come over here real quick on this side. I'm gonna need you to step in the or hop in the back of the Crown Vic, if you don't mind, Luke. Could you jump? There we go. Awesome. Yeah, hop in the back here, and we're gonna just over here. There we go.
I can't figure out which way I want to go. I have like a really strong urge to go around the other side.
Nah, you're good. You're good. Universe can be weird like that sometimes. All right, what'd you find, sir?
Last seen entering Sandy Shores on Algonquin Boulevard. That's going to be a dominated.
He's no stranger to speeding. I counted 4 reckless driving charges and several speeding.
Seriously? My God, and what the hell is with the chrome lately, too? Like that, like Los Santos must have ran a deal or something like that.
Yeah. So, what do you want to do?
Well, I wasn't the original officer that caught the that issued the bolo that caught the 105 speed, but let me tell you what, dude, when I saw him and I flipped around, he gunned it, and you were in the Crown Vic, you saw him, like he saw me and he was leaving.
Yeah, you and I both flipped on our lights.
I gunned it.
Whipped around on him,
and he took off, and he passed vehicles all the way down 68 trying to get here. Like,
you think I'm thinking we got enough for an evasion charge. What do you think?
I think we have enough for not only an evasion charge, but a felony speeds charge. We would just need to take him back to the station, and we would need to meet the other deputy there so he can give a positive ID on either the individual, or even better yet, have him come here and ID the car, because that's an easier ID with the chrome.
Alright,
All right, let me.
so
I'll call him in for that and see if we can get him down here, and then we'll just make him wait for a little bit longer. So.
Alright, have you searched the vehicle?
I have not. If you want to do that while I'm calling it in on the radio.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna let him know he's gonna be going in for some felony charges, and I'll search it.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you very much. I'll move my car as well.
Nice chrome mini.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Car has 12.
Charles 240-10-4, advised 1043.
$12,000 in cash.
Along with the 1028.
Oh my God, man. Let's go back and have a conversation real quick with him.
Vehicle is a green Bobcat, 2 doors.
Pocket change.
3 Charlie 240-10-4, I need a 1028.
Put it there for safekeeping.
Hey, I
Just
can't.
seen the other 25 grand I had with me. I just deposited that in the bank right before you guys showed up.
I can't get a word in edgewise on the radio. It's just like 11011 after another, and I'm gonna follow RTO. So
Charlie 75 dispatch.
what'd you find in the car?
Stand by, hold 1.
Nearly 13 grand in the box.
13K? What the hell? Oh, you're fine. I didn't like those pants anyway. 13K in the glove box?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
804 Cat Club Avenue,
Okay. Is there a bank statement with it or anything like that?
Not that I found.
Like-
he said he had 25 grand, and then he deposited part of it. That's what he said he ran in here for. But
Well, he should have a note
wondered if maybe
from that deposit then. If he deposited something, he should have a note. I understand some people live on a different level. Like, I get that. Don't get me wrong. Some people think $1,000 is chump change, but like to have it in cash, that's the suspicious part.
It's a little suspicious.
Yeah.
For him to have almost $13,000 speeding away.
It's speeding
almost 100
away.
miles an hour.
Exactly. So let me see if he's got that bank note. Let me go talk to him about that. So.
I'm wondering if maybe he decided to make a deposit from a gas station.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, dude. Hey, listen. So my friend here told me what he found in the car. Do you care to kind of explain it a little bit more? Like, why are you carrying this much cash with you?
Why don't you carry that much cash with you, man? Come on.
Well, because I'm not gonna lie, I make a decent amount of money a year. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but I keep it on a debit card.
Like what, 40K?
I keep it on a debit card. That's a decent amount of money, and I keep it on a debit card, or I pay it off on a credit card. Carrying cash around, that's just suspicious, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why the chosen currency of cash when you're so rich? Wouldn't that much cashola be a burden? I mean, use a card, man. Capital One, they make commercials for people like you.
The glove box, if you check the glove box, it's pretty clear that it was meant to carry money in it, and it's not a normal glove box, obviously.
Oh yeah, the cash counter.
I do have a lot of money in my bank, don't get me. I do have a ton of money, like, you know, in my bank as well, but I like keeping some cash around.
Okay, all right.
So, Mr. Steven, this is how it looks.
Well, hang on. Let me ask you this, sir. Are you like, why did you have a larger amount of money? You said my partner said over here that you had a larger amount of money that you brought into the bank to deposit some of it. Is that true? Is that why you had this leftover money right here?
Oh yeah, there's some leftover money, but I was planning on putting some money in the actual bank.
12,000. Let's see here. How much is that? $712,768. That's a very peculiar amount. So like, what? It's a so you did you deposit some of 25,000? Is that what's going on here? Is that what you?
I deposited well over $20,000.
Okay, so
I was carrying a duffel bag in.
Okay, you were carrying a duffel bag in. Where's your bank? Where's your bank note for the deposit?
It is in my back pocket.
I searched you, sir. There was no bank note in your back pocket.
Out of character, I forgot to type that. My bad.
10-4. No, you're good. Okay, all right. So no, you're fine. Okay, so you've got the deposit put in then. Well, everything seems to check out. I just don't understand why you have so much cash on you and why you're driving at such breakneck speed, sir. This is the kind of thing that looks like a robbery. Somebody has a large amount of cash and they're driving away really, really fast. And that's kind of what we were alluding to here. The fact that you have this deposit slip, I mean, if I go back and I check any of the 24/7s or LTD security camera CCTV footage, am I going to see you on there? behind a cash register or something like that, or is this legitimately your money?
Hold on. Let me ask you something. If I have 13 grand on me,
yeah,
you really think I would have made that by robbing convenience stores? I would have made maybe, what, less than 1,000 from each? Like, you're not making that type of money with that, man. This is actually my cash.
You've got a valid point, but what I'm saying is the idea of a robbery, the idea of obtaining that cash through a less than legal means. Most people don't carry around that kind of money, even if they are wealthy.
Do I look like most people?
No, that pencil thin jaw outline beard. No, you do not look like most people.
And that pencil outline jaw beard thing, to get that trimmed, to get my beard trimmed down to that, man, that was $500 right there.
Wow.
Congratulations.
That's about.
We're not worried about that. We're worried about the felony speeding the large amounts of money.
Yeah. So why were you speeding then? Do you just feel entitled because of the cash? Is that what's going on here?
Entitled.
Like, do you just feel
wanting to go fast?
You just want to go fast? Okay, that's the whole reason why you were going 105 on Joshua. Is I wanted to go fast.
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right, give me a second here. I'm going to call in on the radio and see if we can get that other unit down here. Just confirm that it was him in this car. And if we can, then we're solid. We're booked, so.
Alright.
See you guys in like a couple hours.
Oh my god, he's going to bail his way out. King 19 Central.
5 Echo 3, 10-4, 1 King 19, go ahead.
King 19, can you advise the officer that put out the bowler for the chrome vehicle earlier?
1 King 19, be advised, BOLA was never issued as multiple officers called that they had visual on the vehicle.
10-4. If we could have the original officer that clocked him going 105 respond to 68, the Fleeca location, we just need a positive confirmation that this is indeed the vehicle.
Control to the unit who called the chrome vehicle going 105.
I know it's chrome, but
identify.
I just need to make sure. There's a lot of chrome vehicles out here nowadays.
Charlie 188, 10-4.
Yeah, just to be sure.
Yeah, exactly. Once we get that visual ID, then we'll be golden. So.
Charlie 188, control.
Because see, the problem that I had was they said he was going into Sandy Shores, but I caught this guy going out of Sandy.
On call number 475.
In my eyes, he would have passed him, like flipped a U-turn.
Copy.
So, but I mean, it fits, and he was speeding and everything.
Dispatch also said multiple units called in. I can tell you right now, if silver blur goes past to any LEO, they're immediately turn on lights and flip.
Exactly.
Charlie 188, control.
Go ahead, sir.
Charlie 188, U.S. assignment call number 474. It's going to be a 1080 now. Concluded at the Fleeca Bank on U.S. Route 68. It's going to be 1032 to back 1 King 19 for identification on the chrome vehicle. Respond code 2 at 2320.
Beautiful.
10-4, 10-9, 7, code 2.
Be Charlie 188, 10-4, 10-9.
Yeah, he had a really detailed report when he first called it in on the radio, so that's part of the reason why I want to get him down here. It looks like he got a good look at the car, and like he tried to pursue it for a little while, so. If we're going to get the felony evasion charge on him to really, really stick, all I need is just him to say that's the car.
Yeah. Whenever we get down to the station, I'm also going to look at getting his license suspended.
King 19, go ahead.
1 King 19, be advised, primary unit 3 Charles 188 on the chrome vehicle is going to be 1097, code 2 to 707, route 68.
10-4, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, and I completely agree. We got to get his license suspended. If we can, because 100.
Do something to get it.
168.
Yeah, even like a strike or something like that on it, just something to get him closer to it. If we can't take it all the way.
Code 4, units will be back
105 and a 50. That's how you easily just.
I mean, all it takes is somebody like slipping on a pebble that's a pedestrian, or like even something as stupid as hitting a coyote or a rabbit. I mean, I know this sounds ridiculous, but it could make you lose control to the point where you're going to crash into somebody else had you been maintaining control regardless. Like, you just...
Yeah, not...
Things happen so fast.
He just hits the shoulder real quick, or he just hits the shoulder real quick.
A little bit of dirt and pff, gone.
Spins out, 100 miles an hour, easily killed himself, killed other people, injured other people.
Exactly. Start a brush fire out here. It's arid. Look at this car. This thing probably has some NOS in it.
Just a recipe for disaster all around.
Yep, pretty much.
I like that undercover car. I wish SO had a couple of those.
This thing is beautiful. Easily my favorite car, like ever. Ever. BX Bugs model, this one and the Impala. Those are my two top vehicles ever in any LSPDFR, 5M, whatever. It's just beautiful.
I like the CVP. It's definitely a step up from the Explorer, but I want like, you know, some undercover cars or low pro cars, like a slick top or something.
Yep.
With a
Oh, looks like he's here. Nice.
green
There he is.
two-door Revel. Occupied time.
How's it going, sir?
Required. Nearest Pulse is
Hello,
going to
sir.
be 82.
Hey, thanks for coming out. So is this the vehicle over here that you borrowed?
5 Echo 3, 10-4, showing out green two-door, 2 times occupants at 882.
The
Joshua
black one?
5, 1028.
Not black.
yeah.
It looks black. I know. I was
Give me
walking
credit.
up to him. I'm like, it looks black now.
5 Echo 3, I need you to advise the 1028 of the vehicle.
It's just the lighting. but Is this
That's
the vehicle?
Yeah, it's just the lighting. It's definitely chrome.
10-4 unknown.
If you say so, sir. This sure looks black to me. But the vehicle I saw was doing 105 miles per hour down Joshua. It was kind of small. It was, you know, the wheelbase was short.
Okay.
The taillight was not far apart, so it was a small vehicle. It was very chrome when it passed me.
Okay.
And I lost eyes going into Sandy, and it was going.
I know it sounds
105.
crazy, but believe me, it's chrome. Like, it looks black because of the sky right now, but believe me, it's we've been sitting out here like all day long staring at the chrome vehicle, and then you show up and I turned around and I'm like, oh crap, it looks black now. But
it's really black. It's like the blackest, but it's also chrome when.
Hey
you walk
officer,
around
did I
it.
mention I have color changing paint?
it shifts.
Let's just call it black chrome.
Black chrome. There we go.
It's black. Yeah.
Is this the
chrome
vehicle
is
that you
black.
saw though? Is it the same vehicle model or?
You know, as I said, it was going past me at 105 miles per hour.
Uh-huh.
I was sat behind a billboard, so I only got a glimpse. And I got three things. I got short wheelbase, I got chrome in color, and I got a smallish vehicle.
Okay.
I can't be 100% on IDing the vehicle.
If
but,
let's say that it was
kind of match it.
It was chrome. Like, let's just say this was chrome. Like, take the black out of consideration here, because it's just an optical illusion. I promise. If this was chrome, is that would that fit the bill? Would you say of what you saw?
Yeah, that would fit the bill with the arrangement of the with the taillights as well.
Yeah.
With a double and
Like
and
the
white
two.
license plate.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the two on top of each other and the four in total. The short wheelbase, the color, the everything would match the description, but I'm not gonna be able to, I would say 87%.
Okay, yeah. That coupled with the fact that he was going at heavy speeds when we saw him, when I first saw him, and then when he turned on to 68, Luke saw him over here, and he just continued to lay down on the accelerator, passing cars. And
My radar picked up 90 whenever he went past me.
there you go, and he was going around the curve, like, so that was him picking up speed pretty much. He easily hit 100 coming down this road because I was gunning it and we could not keep up with him. But the other thing that I wanted to ask you, sir, was I want you to paint the picture for like how it happened, because I got this guy going southbound on Joshua, and what I had originally heard the call was north on Joshua into Sandy Shores. So that was my other area that I needed cleared up. Like, where did you see him, and where did you lose eyes?
Okay, so hang on.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Yeah, I was doing signal at 854, postal 854, signal 11, and then I had the vehicle going eastbound, past 854, eastbound towards Sandy Shores. It continued on Joshua, and then it turned into Sandy Shores at Marina Drive, postal 8.
And that's where you lost. Okay, so that makes perfect sense then, because I thought that he was going northbound on Joshua, which means he would have had to flip a U-turn to get past you, and that was something that I couldn't figure out. But now you're saying you're clarifying rather, he was going eastbound. So that makes perfect sense. He must have ducked into the hotel or something like that and then turned southbound on Joshua, which is when he passed me. And then at the intersection of 68 and Joshua was when he hit Luke over here. So, or saw him rather, not hit him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Okay. Well, I think that's all we need then. We can...
Real quick. Quick question. So, we're looking at evasion charges because it's... Stand by.
3 Charlie 45, go ahead.
3 Charlie 45, 1073.
Advise we are talking now with 3 Charles 188 and discussing charges.
3 Charlie 45, 10-4.
Alright, anyways. So, whenever you first saw him, you flip on lights, pull out after him?
You know, as I said, I was stationary. He was doing 105. Yeah, I did flip on lights, and then after a couple of seconds, I did my sirens as well because I was trying to catch up.
Hey, break me out here, guard.
Hey,
come back, I'll pay you money. Hey,
okay. That's another question. He was, you know, way gone when I pulled onto Joshua.
Yeah, cause
you can imagine me being.
Yeah.
I'm confident enough that. Yeah, I'm confident enough that maybe he didn't see you particularly, but with the speeds that you caught him at, I know that he saw us. He saw me. Like, look at my car. Like, that's a cop. You know, that's a cop.
Yeah, like we and even then, both of us, we flipped on our lights and turned around. He immediately started.
Hey, get him. He's the real suspect. Hey, go.
Yep, that's another 1080.
Yep,
nice.
Go on.
He immediately, you know, started bobbing and weaving in and out of cars, picked up speed. So I'm feeling pretty confident in the evasion charge.
It's the fact that he continued accelerating away from us. Like, it's not that he was speeding and that we had to gun it over a long distance to catch up to him at a constant speed. It's that his speed was increasing ever more, like as he went all the way down here to Fleesa.
And also, you know, I can see that he has a rear view mirror, and you know, it's dark out, so he would have seen, you know, a Christmas tree of pink and red and blue just lighting up behind him. Even though it's in the distance, he would have noticed because there weren't that many other cars coming my direction, so he wouldn't have been blinded by other headlights. He would have seen my red and blues.
It's funny. No, I completely agree.
But
so I'd say
so.
Let's book him on evasion and speeding.
Yep, let's go felony speeds, felony evasion, and I don't know if there really is anything in the penal code for having a large amount of indiscriminate cash on you. There probably isn't, but let's just make sure that there's no like civil forfeiture or anything that goes on with that. If it really is his, let's make sure that money goes back to him and it doesn't go to the wrong hands.
I could I could call a BSI unit and have them meet us out there.
Okay.
Just to cover our bases or not.
Yeah, that works. As at the very least, like as long as it's his, just make sure he gets it back. I just want to make sure that nothing bad comes back on any department for this. So, the horror stories of civil forfeiture happen.
Take care of paperwork, and I'll see if if you guys want to go back 10-8, I can take him down the station.
Okay, beautiful. I appreciate that, Luke. And then Matthew, if you could just sign off on it, just since you were the one that saw it at the beginning, just add your name on there or something like that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, beautiful.
I'll sign off.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it a lot. And thanks for coming down for the ID. Like, that really wrapped it up. I'll get County out here to take care of this, so.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem.
Guys, can we hurry up? It smells like poor people in here. I really don't like it.
Let's stay a little longer. All right, guys. Have a good one. Catch you around.
Yeah, you too. Stay
I got
safe.
people to bribe. Let's get going. Jesus Christ. Jeez, man.
Oh, my God. Okay, he's getting taken
You guys
off
are like
scene.
teenage girls. You talk for hours.
That was a lot of fun, though. That was a lot of fun.
Victor 67, go ahead.
Could I get a 51 South US Route 68 for an abandoned vehicle?
Victor 67, 1045 postal.
Postal is going to be between 708 and 706.
Victor 67, 10-4, it's going to be 1 times county, 1051, 1097.
And that's why I didn't call it in. Because I knew it was going to be County 51. I was just like, I'll just be County. I'll just be County this time. Oh, it's right up there. Hey, would you look at that? Whoa, wait, what was that? That wasn't hydraulics, was it? I don't think that was hydraulics. Oh, goodness. What a patrol, man. Darien saved my life. 100% saved my life.